The hammer of strength. Our athletes attempt to upend a giant hammer that's 18 feet long. Weight is added with every attempt. Each notch, the weight gets heavier and heavier. So Van Hatfield, the first man out of the gate here in round 2, and was also the first man to complete the hammer of strength in round number 1. They've upped the weight, Jamie, by 100 pounds and moved the hammer up one tire. How much more difficult does 100 pounds become for these guys?
Well, when it gets near the vertical position, that 100 pounds will probably feel like around 200 to 300 on the shoulders. I think it's going to make a big difference here. Here goes Van Hatfield.
45 seconds on the clock for Hatfield. They've cut out 15 seconds for the competitors, so they've got to come out of the gate right away and come out of the gate flying, which is what Hatfield has done.
And he's flying. He's really attacking this hammer, Hatfield.
Only 2 ratchets left for Van Hatfield. Up to the last one. Now he's going to push it further, and he does. Van Hatfield. Oh, my.
Terrific performance there from Hatfield.
I've got him in around 19 seconds, Jamie.
Yeah, you can see here on the replay from the whistle, he really attacks it and starts driving hard. Terrific performance there from Hatfield.
Van Hatfield has to be happy with that performance. He's with Sammy.
Van, your hamstring injury, how is that feeling during this event?
I didn't feel it at all. It was more on the shoulder. That hurt on the shoulder big time.
Really? And when you went in, you did it faster this time than the first time. What, was it a mental thing?
I think it's totally mental. That's the second time I've touched that thing, so definitely mental.
Impressive. Thank you.
One more.
So Mark Philippi gets set to take on the hammer of strength in round 2. And Philippi, Jamie, had a very good first round.
He did indeed. He's getting psyched up now, sniffing the ammonia, getting his thoughts together. A lot of concentration here from Mark Philippi as he approaches the hammer, psyching himself up here. He knows this is a very important attempt here to stay in tune with the leaders.
Now you know Hatfield completed the hammer in about 19 seconds. Philippi having trouble. Gets it up. He's moving quickly now onto his third ratchet. 32 seconds on the clock.
Once again here, Philippi attacking this apparatus. Really driving in hard here. Just missed it then. He's trying to catch it quickly. Well done, Mark Philippi.
Very good job from Mark Philippi. They'll stop the clock at 19.3 seconds left, so Philippi will sit behind Van Hatfield. What an excellent effort from the UNLV strength and conditioning coach. He's with Tammy.
Mark, how would you train for this type of an event?
Maybe partial squats.
Yeah, because the top part, I mean, the
on or something.
And when you train, do you do a lot of squatting during your training?
Yeah, some.
You can tell.
As much as I used to. I'm getting old. So.
Good stuff. Thanks.
Well, Glenn Ross is really getting buckled up tight now. Making sure that belt's really smug against his back. Big smell of the salts for Glenn. Cleared his head. And then it's up to attack this hammer.
Come on!
Ireland's Glenn Ross. The second go-round at the hammer of strength. Van Hatfield currently leading the way. Just over 19 seconds.
He's 3 away from the top, and he's made no mistakes so far.
26 seconds left on the clock. Glenn Ross will stop the clock. An excellent effort from Glenn Ross.
Here you see Glenn, no mistakes so far. Squatting down deep. Big drive. And that's a success for Glenn Ross.
We have one more event left. How do you feel about, you've been doing so great so far, how do you feel about the Farmers Walk that's coming up?
It's just a great honour being involved in the Arnold, and I just feel that I've proved myself now to be one of the strongest men on the planet.
And this last event, you seem like you had done it a million times. Have you practiced this, the squatting from different levels?
Totally new event. I've had 3 workouts on a finger that I've got at home, but not to the weight that was. So I was very pleased with the result. And Van done an absolute fantastic time, so it was going to be tough to beat anyway.
Good job.